Oh, why don't we all just get drunk? Yeah, get drunk and sing their drinking song. Boy, silly bin din billin din din diddlin din din diddlin din din. Why don't we all just get drunk? Okay, today we're talking about this young lady called Shanquella Robinson. It is very sad, a very sad story, a very sad situation, a very sad everything to see what transpired with this young lady. Let me just quickly test my microphone. Yeah. What transpired? Oh, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Okay, I think let me just check some more microphone quickly. Microphone check, 1 3. Yep. Okay, we're totally good now. Yeah, just a moment check. Yeah, it's okay. All right. This young lady called Shanquella Robinson now, she went on holidays with her friends them to a Mexican resort called Cabo, something like so. And she didn't make it home. Oh my God! So terrible, so terrible, so terrible. And we want to encourage more girls to be careful when you go on girls trip on these things, because these girls that you go on girls trip with don't must be good enough. They might be bad people sometimes. And I just want to go into one of the videos. Excuse me, I just looked for the latest video that came out that I could find. And let's take a listen and see what is the newest the latest on the situation. Please press the like button as you come and go from the channel, if you, or even the dislike button, whichever one you want to press. Let's take a listen to the news report in, I think it's North Carolina, NC they call it, North Carolina. And by the way, to the owner of this footage, fair use, please. This is just for educational purposes only. So let's go.
Today was all about remembering
Ooh,
Shanquella
I need
Robinson.
my
Her family,
headphones.
friends, the Charlotte community came out to Macedonia Baptist Church for a funeral 3 weeks after she was found dead in Cabo, Mexico. But with questions still surrounding her death, the message today was about seeking justice and finding the truth. Both Nikki Hauser and I were inside the funeral today. Nikki, it was emotional, a packed church. What do you remember from today?
Right, Brandon. It was really special that we both got that opportunity to be inside of that service today. As you know, along with all of the singing, all of the prayers for peace and for the family, was another theme, seeking justice, truth, and answers for Shanquilla.
Terrible.
Did it make you want to just get down on your knees and pray for this family?
You can see hundreds packing into Macedonia Baptist Church Saturday in Charlotte.
So sad, people.
Protect my child.
As the
So
family
sad.
and community remember Shanquilla Robinson, a Charlotte native who grew up in this very church, whose death is now the center of 2 investigations by Mexican authorities and the FBI. While
That's
Shanquilla's
crazy.
parents say her friends told them she died of alcohol poisoning in Cabo, Mexico, an autopsy showed something different, a cracked spine.
Uh-uh.
The viral video also showed an apparent fight.
We came to ensure that there is enough people putting pressure on the entire system to do what is necessary to get justice for this young woman.
Among the mourners this weekend, activist Tamika Mallory, who spoke during the service and promised to get answers in Shanquilla's case.
Losing
Activist Tamika Mallory, who spoke
Let me try
during
and
the
fix this
service,
buzz.
will never be peace with them. But there cannot just be an unopened situation. There has to be told the truth. And it has to be that there is accountability for those who are responsible for her death.
As they wait for the truth, they hold Shanquilla close, in heart, in memory, and in prayer. Brandon, we do also know that the family has put up a GoFundMe in Shanquella's honor. And already, with international attention, they have raised over $327,000. In West Charlotte, I'm Nikki Hauser, WBTV, on your side.
Thank you, Nikki. Now, we have been bringing you every update on this case from the very beginning. You can follow along with our coverage on the investigation into Shanquella's death. That's right now on WBTV.com. That's also where you can learn how to help her family by donating to help with funeral expenses.
Paddy Power giving away $1 million.
My 25-year-old daughter died while on a trip to Mexico. Shanquella Robinson's parents say that she visited Cabo San Lucas last month with friends. And those friends claim that she suffered from alcohol poisoning before she died. But disturbing new information has emerged, causing her family to question what they were told. Salamandra Robinson is Shanquella's mother, and she's joining us now. And I got it.
By the way, for who don't know, this is the father's only child. I don't know if it's the mother's only child as well, but it is the father's only child. His only child. He's so devastated about it.
To tell you, I am appreciative that you are joining us now, because I can only imagine the pain and the anger that you are feeling right now, and I know you want answers. We mentioned that you were initially told that your daughter had alcohol poisoning. So can you talk a little bit more about when you first found out that your daughter had been hurt, had died, what you were told, and what made you question what you were told?
Well, I received a call on Saturday saying that my daughter was sick and that she had alcohol poison, but her doctor had never arrived, so I don't know where they had got the alcohol poison from. So at that time, they said a doctor was on the way to examine her, and she wasn't responding as they told me. Said she was resting a little bit, but she wasn't all the way responding as normal. So I told them to keep me informed, and I wanted to know why they couldn't take her to the emergency room. They said because they needed $5,000 cash to be seen in the emergency room. And I said, well, she has insurance. And they said they didn't take insurance by being out the country. It was a little different. So at that time, I told them just keep me informed, and they did call back, but they still saying it was alcohol poisoning. So by later on that evening, they called and said that Shanquella had passed. And at that point, it just took my heart, crumbled up, just knowing my child was gone, and I couldn't get there to her, could not do anything. And they said the medics came, 3 medics came, and no one couldn't do anything, couldn't save her. But I believe Shanquella was already
Yeah, that's all a lie. That's come to pass. That's all a lie. Everything what them are saying a lie because she was already gone. She
had already passed. But later on that next day, I got a call saying that they was over there fighting Shanquella, saying they don't know why they was putting on alcohol poisoning. They was jumping on her.
Who called you?
And these were the friends that she was with.
So the friends that she was with said it's not alcohol. They initially said it was alcohol poisoning, and then they said, no, it's not. There was a fight.
There was a fight. This was a phone call that I received that it was a fight. So the video had to be out before they actually
tell the truth.
Come back to Charlotte.
So there's a video on, for people that don't know, there's a video that surfaced on social media that's very disturbing. You've seen this video, I know. Did you get a call from the police at any point about what they found?
Oh, I never received a call from the police saying what they found.
Or an autopsy, anything like that?
Later on that week, that Thursday, we received the call. That was the autopsy saying that that her death had nothing to do with alcohol. Say she had a cracked spinal and say her neck had been broken. So that automatic let me know that she were jumped.
So did you, at that point, have you spoken with the friends that were with her since then?
I spoke to the friends like they had when she actually passed. It was on a Saturday evening night when they called, but I talked to them. I think they'll ride back home maybe Sunday or Monday, and I talked to them like on Tuesday and Wednesday. I talked to them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they kept on saying there was never a fight. There was never a fight. So I didn't believe any of them stories. So after we received the autopsy on Thursday evening, and the autopsy told us what had actually happened to her. And so that took it to a whole nother level because, they're saying that it was alcohol, and alcohol was not the cause of her death.
Yeah.
They jumped on her over there. And if you see the video actually shows that she was not fighting nobody back. She didn't even have a chance. All of them sitting there looking.
There's a lot of rumors going around that she was she set some boy up, and the boy got dashed away, and this is the revenge. You know what I think with black people, and I find it a very serious thing, that black people think that something happened in the black community and they should just a sec. When something happened in the black community, black people think that they should be the police and they should deal with it like jungle justice style. That is not that is not the way you deal with things. If Shanquella has set up some guy and the guy got got dirt, as they would say in Jamaica, the guy got dirt, then what you do to the ladies them and to the boys them, to the ladies and the little punks them that was there, the little punk men them that was there, this is not the way you deal with things. You call the relevant authorities and let them investigate the situation, and they will do their job. They get paid. The relevant authorities, they get paid to investigate these things, and they get paid to put the people them that commit any form of crime into the relevant area that you put people that commit crime.
No one sat, tried to stop it. She had nobody over there to help her,
So this is
there was nothing she could do.
This is a video that's circulating on social media. Just to clarify, when you saw that video, did you think that that was your daughter?
Yes, that was my daughter.
Okay. Did the friends talk about the video? Did they acknowledge the video in any way?
No, never. They never acknowledged the video.
As far as you know, obviously, because this has happened in Mexico, which complicates everything, the Department of State has issued a statement saying that they're aware of the reports. What do you know from the Mexican authorities and even the Department of State about where things stand then? You mentioned the autopsy report. What have you learned?
Well, I have learned now that they are looking at it as murder. And I was glad to hear that.
This, so often it is mothers that really sort of push and push and push. And I know this is hard.
Don't bother with that part there. It's mothers that push and push and push. What's it? That's it. How this reached to a little sexist thing? Somebody's daughter got dashed away by some evil people, and here were. It's always mothers that push. How this reach sexist now, lady? Let me repeat that part here. How this reach sexist already, lady? That is mothers push. What the? So fathers don't push for the whoever trouble them children to go to the relevant area of punishment. Fathers don't push for that. with it.
So often it is mothers that really sort of push and push.
No, look, grasmite. No, parents push. I think this world is geared towards belittling men in a very serious way.
And push. And I know this is hard. Your daughter, I want you to tell us more about her. She's obviously not just a headline in a story. Tell us about your daughter.
Well, Shanquella was sweet, very kind. She had a heart of gold. She loved everybody. She didn't mistreat nobody. Never, no one could possibly ever say anything bad about her because she was a good person.
Was she close friends with the people that she went on this trip with?
Well, all I know that she went to college with them. That one of the guys supposed to have been her best friend. And he had went on family trips with us, and he'd been to the family house. We all been on trips together, just good time. And I never thought that he could be that low to do my child like that.
Have you heard from him since all of this happened?
Yeah, he came to the house 4 days in a row until he found out we knew what the autopsy said.
And you haven't seen him since?
Haven't seen him since.
And Salamandra, have they given you any sense of a timeline? As far as I know, you said that they're investigating this now as a murder, but have they given you any sense of a timeline as to when you may hear more from them?
No, they just said they're still working on it.
Well, we want to acknowledge, we mentioned that you've seen the video. The reason we've chosen not to show it is it is disturbing. We can't verify the authenticity of it at this point. As you mentioned, you saw it, you believe that's your daughter. But we appreciate you sharing your story and what you believe happened. And as Anne-Marie said, it is moms who often do fight for their children that never.
They had to say it again. They had to push that part in. The father is readily available for any interview. The father of this young lady is available. I've seen many videos with him speaking. He's pushing just as hard. So why y'all disregard? This is a stigma them put on black people as a single parent family too, That's how them push, and they have to make sure it's always mothers that push. And this, let me repeat it again, because she did listen.
Story and what you believe happened, and as Anne-Marie said, it is moms who often do fight for their children that never give up. We hope you get the answers that you're seeking.
Oh, of mercy.
Yes.
So fathers don't fight. God, really wicked to fathers, really wicked to fathers. Fathers, it's always mothers that fight. Oh my God! That's so damn terrible, man. That's so damn terrible what the way they do things around here. Fathers are useless, really. Fathers are really useless. We have another video coming up with Miss Shanquella. Yeah, we have another video coming up. Just want to say to the viewers that these young ladies, these people that end up on dash with this young girl, they are all going to be incarcerated in a prison in Mexico. That's very bad.
So much money, it will blow your mind.
That's so bad for you.
Hey, Nikki Gang, what's up? Welcome back to Nikki Reacts TV. It's your girl, Nikki, and you are tuned into another reaction video. So
by the way,
gonna put the pause.
by the way, Nikki React, fair use, Nikki React. Big up yourself. I'm using your video. Big up yourself, Nikki React. Yes, we need to keep over here in London and wherever my subscribers are up to date with this situation, and hope and pray that these people that get themselves into this situation by hurting, harming this young lady, they pay for it. And we hope that nobody else don't try to do these things, especially for my black people. Then please stop getting yourself in situation that thinking is the police. And if this young girl had set up somebody and came to them, you are not the police. Report it. Stop taking up things in your own hands, black people. And I realized that black women are so violent.
And pump the brakes on all the foolishness. And let's focus on a more serious topic that is circulating all over the internet and all over the country.
The world.
It's not a lot of times that women of color, these tragedies get brought to light. So we are going to give our thoughts and opinions. I'm going to react to it. And please feel free to leave your comments down below. So, if you are not familiar and if you have been living under a rock, I'm just going to briefly recap. And we're going to react to the story of Shanquella Robinson, who was a 25-year-old woman from Charlotte, North Carolina, who mysteriously passed away during a trip to Mexico with some of her friends. But after a video showed her being viciously attacked, her family is now calling for justice and truth about the circumstances
Excuse me.
involving her passing. So she was a very successful young woman in her city. She was well known. She was a popular hair braider. She had an online boutique. So she had a lot of things going for her. And on October 29th would be the last day that Shanquella Robinson was alive.
Breaking news just into our newsroom within the past hour. We're learning that the Charlotte FBI field office has officially opened an investigation into the death of a woman on vacation in Cabo, Mexico back in October. Now, Queen City News first brought you the story about Shanquella Robinson's mysterious.
So, in my opinion, it did take the news, the nationally syndicated news, all of this time to finally feel that this story was worthy enough and that this woman's life was worthy enough to be broadcasted all over the world. Because if you guys remember the story of Natalie Holloway, who was a Caucasian young woman who went missing in Aruba, literally the next day she was all over the news and it was a worldwide investigation. But stories of women of color, it does not get as much light. And it's unfortunate, but okay, news. Let's see what you guys are going to do. Let's keep the story alive. Let's keep it going. And let's continue to put her name out there so that more developing pieces to the story can be investigated and brought to light. So let's talk about what we know about the story. We know she went to St. Cabos to celebrate her friend's birthday and mysteriously passed away. We know her friends left her in Mexico, went back to the United States without her and told her parents that she passed away of alcohol poisoning.
Oh gosh, terrible,
Let's just stop right there. You mean to tell me you left your friend in a whole nother country, expired from this earth, just left her there and flew back to the United States, had the audacity to go visit her parents and tell them a whole bold-faced lie that she is still in Mexico, deceased, and that she passed away of alcohol poisoning. If that isn't a red flag of foul play, I don't know what is. Opinion based off my collective investigation and research into the story. And it's also been rumored.
That one in the red is alleged. The one that Snapper give her a body slam or something like that, a head slam or something like that. I've just found a video with her dad. And the lady in the news just said that in lots of these cases, excuse me, it's the dad, it's the mom alone that push for their children to be located or the justice to come up for their children. Well, here is the daddy. Just found a video with the dad.
And back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Let me first of all say my heart goes out to
O'Shea.
Shanquella
Big up
Richardson
yourself. Fair use, O'Shea.
father. Also, my heart goes out to the family. She had recently her funeral. But Mr. Richardson has been very distraught as to what has happened.
It's only daughter.
And what I'd like to do is play a few clips of him responding as to what he thinks happened.
It's only
and then we'll come
daughter.
back.
It was they attacked her, man. It wasn't no physical. They attacked her, man. I mean, it seemed like from my daughter was asleep, man. You know, for all of them to be in that room, and then you know they come in there like I don't know, she woke up or whatever. The way it seemed like they attacked her, man. And she naked, man. You know, for a father to see that video, man. Because my daughter's not a fighter, man. She's not a fighter, not at all. For them to do what they did, man, it just seemed like it was a plot because they couldn't have did that over here, man. They couldn't have did over here. They couldn't have did that over here. You know, where her friends, all her friends are. You know, it wouldn't have went down like that, man. They don't realize, you know, what they done done, man. They just robbed. They just put a hole in my heart, man. That was my only child. I'm just heartbroken, man.
It's only child.
You know, I can't even be a granddaddy.
That's
Can't even walking
Can
down the
you
aisle, man.
imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh God, this man is in his 60s. He look like, and he just lost his daughter. He ain't got no more. Let's say we hope that he have a couple jackets out there that gonna find him. Jesus of mercy.
Can he hear a voice? It's like a nightmare, man. It's you know, I can't even sleep. I'm just frustrated. My heart is just aching, man. And you know, as a father, man, you know, a praying man.
Bernard Robinson is begging
Terrible,
for answers about how his daughter, Shanquella, died last month in Cabo.
I just want some truth, because this don't even add up right.
This is
He
terrible.
says he and his wife were told Shanquella died of alcohol poisoning, but the autopsy says she died due to injuries to the spinal cord and neck. A video has now also surfaced showing someone attacking Shanquella.
Through the grace of God, I think I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, sir. God ain't gonna.
Remember, you know, the woman, the ladies them on the news say mostly only women push for their child justice. This daddy is pushing. You should have mentioned the dad. Don't generalize. Oh, you know what? Can't stop people from talking.
God not gonna fail. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
Information out of Cabo authorities has been difficult to obtain, so I called phone numbers associated with all of her friends who went on the trip.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
Most of the numbers are now disconnected, but 2 of them went straight to voice.
It's so terrible. It is so damn terrible what these girls did to that young lady. And it proved again that some of these black women them are over violent. It's very sad. They not take up things that them own and then if you wait until then if then say Shanquella did what you call it? Did set up somebody and make this reach them. What they should have done, they should have called the relevant authority and make the relevant authority deal with the situation and arrest Shanquella if she did help set up anybody. That is what they should do and not be doing justice into their own. And that's a very regular black people take it like to call the authorities their informers are because the authorities them are mostly white. You don't want to have any wranglings with white people. Okay, and you won't call white people into black people's business. Well, what black people need to do is to get a legitimate police force and stop taking up. I'm just assuming. I'm saying. Let's say, no, not assuming. That's a better word we need. Let's say that Shanquella did what they say she did, and this is the justice. No, you as a human, as a civilian, you're not meant to issue out justice. You're meant to call the relevant authorities and they will issue out the justice. Now, we don't like mingle up with wrangling white people. We don't have to mingle up with like white people now. Because first of all, we not got jail for a little bit, and the lawyer them mostly, and the prosecutor them mostly, and them people there, they are white people. And but the thing is, you're going to go to a Mexican jail. Oh my word. You did this in Mexico. Do you know that in Mexican jail is like a third world country jail? So the prison them not run as comfortable and as, you know what I mean, well organized as how American or British jail might run. You don't get your own cell. You get many people in a one cell, and you the toilet facilities, and a little stush foreign girl, and like spruce up, like really suffer through hard life, and come from first world country, and all these good stuff, experience, eat, feel to eat, and go have a shower, feel to have a shower, you know what I mean, or soak in the bath, and you have your sanitary napkins and all. Hey, oh my God. Oh my God. Sanitary stuff and all these things, have them. No, you ain't gonna have them. So anybody we are planning for, you know what? I think I'm not saying that I can't snap and do some stupidness. I'm not saying that rope is a board that I don't snap and do any form of stupidness and mess up my life and I make my family them shame on me. I make, you know what I mean? Because you have to think of these things, you have to think of your family. The selfish lifestyle we not have, we not do things and think of the consequences later. Me not sorry for Uno and the consequence we are going to reach, you know.
Mailbox is full. I texted both of them and also paid them a visit since they have Charlotte addresses. No one answered at the first store, and the same with the second. And while no one was home when I rang the doorbell this afternoon, a neighbor did tell me this morning they spotted CMPD outside this person's home. I sent an email to CMPD asking why they were there. CMPD says they are not involved in the investigation since the case happened in Mexico. I also sent an email to the records division asking for a police report, and I was told it will take 24 hours for it to be.
That's part of what them thinks that them will get go with it because them do it in Mexico. Well, the fact that you don't do it in Mexico and seem like on the planet in the United States, it seems like what they call premeditated. And you know, when you do premeditated, you get a very sad outcome because people, them, the relevant authority, we're not like call. Yeah. We're not like call the relevant authority. We're black people. We don't call the relevant authority. We deal with things ourselves. Yeah, man. Deal with it yourself.
Be available. Channel 9 continues to seek answers. So does Shanquella's dad.
I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. I'm very confident that I'm gonna have a peace of mind.
So
this morning, my people, excuse me, gonna just get a case you have the whole world. So this morning, I watch a vlogger on YouTube named The Lead Attorney, and he's a lawyer. And yes, it was while I went for my walk through the park and tried to get some exercise in. This morning I was listening to the lead attorney and he was stating out all the stipulations, them and the situation, them, and as he said he lived in Mexico for a while. And he's describing the Mexican jail because he said he was arrested in Mexico. He didn't say what he was arrested for, but he said he was. And the situation when I explains how the jail them run in Mexico. These people, them must last 5 years in the jail. And it's not no comfortable jail for no man, and it's not no comfortable jail for no ladies. Because you know, say people in Mexico is a bad set of people and no stush people them. You're in for it, Mike. You're in for it.
Guys, you heard what that was said there. Okay, let me kind of talk about this if I can. This is something that I want to talk about. All right. Here's something I want to talk about. Number one, these people allegedly set this young lady up. That's what people are saying. They set her up, which I believe.
Right, so.
But did they set her up for no reason? And I'm again, this is a question that I'm asking. Because
me that like black woman jump on this too, because you see, if it was let's say there is no reason to. There is no reason to. So when them girl dash with a girl, want the black woman them to outrage as well, and say, no care what she do, there is no reason to. Not just when a man do something bad. I don't know if it's say there is no reason to and be outraged. Right now, I don't know if I said there is no reason to and be very outraged at what these three girls do. Not forgetting that there was two little half man, quarter man, mangina, man two, man frame that was there. And I think both of the so-called men that was there was cinematographers. They was catching all the good stuff, so to whatever, the good stuff, yeah, the good stuff, and encouraging her to fight back. Shanquella, why don't you fight back, Shanky? Fight back, Quella. Fight back. Yo, this fighting culture where black people have, them feel low it out, because benefit nobody. Uno don't know say, uno say the whole world racist against black people already. So how come black people so racist against black people? Eh? Don't you think so by now we should all try to be one and team up and try to protect each other? But these things are just words in the wind. Black people are like black people, man.
Somebody wants to do what they did to her. Why would that happen just for fun? Obviously, there are many stories that are out there, and none of them should be about, like, there's no real.
It is so disgusting. It is so heartrending to see that I'm still upon the point, still upon the point where them say, oh, she set up somebody. She set up one brother and the brother get dash way. So them decide, say, they are going to deal with it. Because that black women are the relevant authorities. I mean, I like say this, but me gonna say when I see black woman I do. If I do one black man I do it, cause yeah, what black man stays to black man them worthless narrative to Yeah, because remember, there is two black men that was at the hotel as well, or the bed and breakfast, or the we didn't call the word nowadays word feed. There was two black men there, and the two black men that was there was filming the whole event. Please press like as you come and go. The two other black men was there filming the event, and that is so disgusting. Me that office tell them say stop. No fighting couldn't go on if me did it. No fighting couldn't go on. No fighting can go on. Wait, sorry people. One second.
You don't kill somebody. But now my question would be, what is the reason that they felt that they needed to do? I've heard many stories. Let me get back to something that is important. Okay? That many of you guys don't understand. How many friends do you have? Think about the friends you have. Look at their accomplishments. Look at their those accomplishments. What are their accomplishments? Then look at what are your accomplishments. Now with that, here's what I want to ask you. What do they have to lose?
Nothing.
Think about it. Be serious. Be serious with yourself. What do you got to lose, and what do they have to lose?
So what he's trying to say that Shanquella is a well-established young lady that have 2 businesses running and she's making money. So why is she hanging with these little broke pocket grasmites? Because rumor has it that Shanquella, paid the money for the hotel. I'm not sure. She went there with £10,000 cash, and she had credit cards and stuff like that, and jewelry and stuff like that. And when they dash her away, they took the money and they took the credit card and they took the jewelry and they took all the Louis Vuitton and the brand this, brand that, and take home the bags with the what left, but they didn't want to the mom. The boy did. One of the boy them with a film, black Jamaican talk, film. When I mangina them with a film, he bring the bags home and be checking the mom for 4 days after. And when the autopsy come out now, him stop going at the mother yard. Are you are going to jail.
And if the answer is they're not doing that much, they don't have anything really going for them, they don't have a real career, they don't really work hard, and then if it comes to the point that you don't either, then guess what? At any given point, that can be you. You can be on either side, getting deleted or deleting somebody else. So now ask yourself, why am I in the company of people who don't have nothing? Think about it. Think about it. The best place to be is amongst people with something to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that people want to live in exclusive neighborhoods? Nobody ever talks about, you know what, I want to live, in Ghost Town in East Oakland. Nobody says that. Some people will claim that, like, oh, this is where I live, Del Paso, I'm from here, and all of that. But now, do you really want to stay there? Hell no. Most of us don't want to stay there. We try to make ourselves feel good about being from there, because, you get some clout. Okay, yeah, you're from the Heights, you're from Compton, you're from Southside, Atlantic Drive, you're from Santana Block in Compton. Okay, but do you really want to be there? No. You would like to go visit there every now and again, but you don't really want to be there. Why? Because you feel like the people that are there in those neighborhoods don't have nothing to lose. But now when you feel like you're around some people who got something to lose, then you know what? Neighborhoods look better. Schools are better. You feel safe.
And I just found a video that come out 12 minutes ago. So I'm gonna dash up that video that just come out 12 minutes ago and see if any new updates is on it with this young lady, Shanquella. Boy. Boy. Which one is it? Yes, this one is this. Okay. Very, very tragic and disappointing and shameful and disgraceful that these young ladies decide to do these things. Let's go to this next video, my people. Please press the like button and such likes. If you're not subscribers yet, you can do so.
I just tear his little ass up.
And then I get shit all in the fucking bed.
You
turning and burning in that
guilty.
grave.
You just you feel like you gotta extrally make yourself look innocent, and that's making you look guilty.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one time, I ain't do it. After this, man, we can have
that part. We just gonna let the courts deal with it. Y'all gonna see straight like that.
Facts.
Yeah, but she did have a nice funeral, though.
She definitely did.
But
it was something he just said that just got me.
Yeah, it's inconsistencies in the whole thing as he talking.
I need you to go back a little bit, Ron.
They said takeoff casket looking like a glacier. Like they looking like straight platinum ice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's nice.
Watch out. Oh, the coffin is so nice. Oh, what are them mad people here? They cannot look on coffin and talk about coffin night. You remember say a smarty night? Them people here, they're so nice. That when me dead, me don't want to blow out 5 Bentley back at me. 3, 4, 5 Bentley with my family, them in a Bentley. So come then I drive Bentley in a Bentley. I want to find money for driving a Bentley after a person pass. How what the what's it? Una approve pan say pretty funeral. No, me no want not pretty. Hey, yo, just hey, right now I'm willing. I mean I put on a you see if I 500,000 pounds for a pretty funeral, a 200,000 me I left, you know. So you can go spend for your money if you want to spend off it for me. You know, me a basic me I go.
Throw them take off emojis. Coming soon, we're gonna have some Shanquella Robinson emojis too, man. So y'all can throw them RIP Shanquella Robinson emojis up in a minute. But let's get back to this nigga line. It's like every day here's some more and more. And like I said, today we're gonna get into his passport because when he sat on here, this same video, and was like, that ain't even my signature on here. Matter of fact, let me look at my passport. So you're looking at your passport to show that this not your signature. Well,
but wait though,
why you looking at your passport and your signature in there?
But wait, this is my thing, bro. If they all had to sign in before they entered that motherfucker, you got there, which means that you had to sign in before you entered. Also, am I wrong or right?
He got there before. He got there the first day. What I'm thinking is he got there the first day. He keep trying to.
Had to.
Yeah, that's why I said go back because
yeah. So you mean to tell me y'all got a getaway for Friday to Monday? You go Saturday and leave Sunday,
and then on top of that, it's supposed to be your birthday weekend. This is supposed to be your birthday trip.
He was already complaining about, man, I missed the skis, I missed the cook, I missed the chef, I missed the this, I missed the that. So why the fuck you only staying for 24 hours? So basically you only stayed 24 hours.
And that's another thing also. Regardless of, like they said, oh, she was gone, so we just came back regardless. So her being dead, that made y'all leave right away. Y'all didn't want to stay with her and you know.
It was running from
something. I get it was an accident, but me personally, I'm gonna stick around for my friend. I'm not just gonna sit there and leave them alone and no. And especially they died like that. I'm not going nowhere. Y'all must y'all must go back.
Especially if you truly got love for that friend.
Yes, I left on Saturday.
Exactly.
Saturday. The trip was from Friday to Monday. October 28th, 29th, 30th. 31st going home. Didn't even make it there. So I get off my flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we 2 hours ahead. 2:16 p.m. I make a phone call. To everybody who there. Like I need the address. So during this phone call, that's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning. And they got that because
right
one
there.
of their friends told them that
Right there. That's the spot. Right there.
So ain't nobody text you on your way here like, hey, when you get here, heads up, like, you feel me?
Peep this, gang. Read body language. You can't just hear a motherfucker, bruh. Look at a motherfucker. When a motherfucker get to looking off when they talking to you, can't look at you, he lying. When a nigga get to doing all this shit and looking down and shit,
and looking around,
nigga get to shut up and can't fully pronunciate nigga their vocabulary and converse with you and have a actually cordial. You're lying. You're lying. Yeah. Look at how when he said somebody mentioned him that she had alcohol poison. Look how he looked down and don't even look in the camera when he's explaining this shit. Look at this nigga.
That nigga ain't comfortable for shit. He trying to get the information that
yeah, he's shaking. He's shaking. I see him.
Facts, his fingers on Parkinson's.
And they got that because one of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing us symptoms of alcohol poisoning. But I didn't know it was a bite. Hold on. I got my Bible.
We're no business.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this blunt down. Because I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie on that. I'm not gonna do it.
Good boy.
That's why you hitting that blunt that hard.
Rude boy, friend, did you talk about you're not lying? Rude boy, you see if you tell a story You know, if you bring out no Bible and I mention about no lie. From your go for your Bible, it means that you start lie already and you use the Bible to make people think you're not lie. If you tell a story, brother, you know, if you every minute, I'm not lying and I wouldn't lie, I'm not lying. Brother, just tell me what happened, brother. Just tell me what happened and we can tell if you lie. And you lie.
Hold on.
That nigga
Yeah,
smoking that
pause it
blunt
right
like it's
there.
a Newport 100.
He ain't even smoking. He just licking it. He ain't
I
light
know.
it.
What
Yeah,
the
that
He
don't
ain't
know
even light
that
it.
ain't no goddamn Bible. I know a Bible when I see one, and I ain't read one in years.
what the
That's the
fuck?
thing about IQ. Like, bro, not that smart. So he don't even know how to begin covering up his tracks. Like, you can see him being a dumb person
And just
the
one
whole video.
question: why the fuck is there a Bible in your bathroom?
He brought it.
Because you thought that plus these numbers and times equals an alibi. This nigga dumb as hell.
So he went and said, before I start this live, let me get this Bible
Mm-hmm.
and put it here. So when it's time for me to explain myself, I can say, oh, I got my Bible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
I'm going to relate to the young folks with a blunt. I'm going to relate to the old folks with a Bible.
Oh, yeah, like we go, oh, yeah, he telling the truth because that young boy got a Bible.
What's that Bible, boy?
Friends don't make you lie.
Ask him what's the first verse in it. Bet you don't know.
And then on top of that, this is my thing right here. Where the fuck is your emotions? You have not shed. It
None.
sounded like you wanted to cry about your friend. Not one fucking time.
Not even one time.
I would have been boohoo crying if I walked. But
This
listen
not
to this
nobody.
though. Am I right or am I wrong? If I
Yeah, he'll
witnessed,
be
if I
feeling
know
some
for a
type of
fact
way.
that I walked in and I'm thinking in my head that my friend is alive, right? And come to find out whenever the fuck I found out afterwards, I would be sick to my stomach to the fact that I sat here.
Yeah, you will feel some type of way.
Exactly. You have no emotions. I would have been
Especially when,
crying. I would have been,
especially
how
when
did
you
I
in the
not
room.
see this? Like,
Yeah, that's basic human emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, especially when you fucking showing that you was fucking rubbing on a dead body. Like you was in there with the Summer Walker and the bullshit and the rubs and the covers and giving her your all and asking her why she playing and all that weird ass shit, bro. You
That's
should be
weird
fucked
right
up.
there.
Man.
Y'all head, just like we told y'all yesterday. We trying to get y'all to understand that this man right here was tampering with a dead body.
Exactly.
Kept on saying, and I when I came,
That's a crime right there.
we was inseparable. She didn't leave my side, I
necrophilia.
didn't leave her side. So you didn't leave her side, but yes, she had an eye vessel blessed in her eye. She had abrasions and bruises on her face from getting punched in her face. She had a busted lip. But you said the only thing you noticed all that, but you didn't notice her head was busted. Now, like I said, it's too many inconsistencies in the story. It's too many inconsistencies. He also mentioned the nurses found her. Yeah, that's what they said. The nurses found her unresponsive in the bathroom. They said that's where the nurses found her in the bathroom.
Slumped over the toilet.
Nurses
I don't
found her in
think the
the
nurse
bathroom.
found her nowhere in the bathroom. I think the nurse helped
Said
her get to the
they found
bathroom.
her unconscious. They found her unconscious in a living room.
They put her in the bathroom, if anything.
That's
In a
what I'm
living
saying.
room.
That's what the fuck I'm saying. I think that friend nurse is the one who helped her get to the bathroom and helped them prop her up. Because how?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this blunt down because I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not saving nobody's ass. I'm not protecting my ass. I'm just coming here to keep it real because y'all in my DMs going crazy and all this posting my ass and stuff. Like y'all can go there if y'all want, but it's not gonna be crazy. But when I got there, it took us an hour.
Bitch ass.
My taxi driver, it took us an hour to get to the villa because there was traffic. I don't know why. So I got to the villa around 3:26. Instantly, as soon as I go in, I go to Quilla didn't leave my side, none of that till the nurse came. But that's
you just put yourself in jail.
I got too far ahead. So Quilla was laying on the couch in the game room. The fucking villa was like a big ass mansion, no upstairs, all tile on the wall, tile on the floor, straight tile, nothing.
Okay, can you pause it right quick?
Just a big ass villa. I don't know if y'all can view it on the website. Go to Cabo Villas and look at how big this is and what it look like. But you're gonna see. So when I got there, she was in the game room. They told me She was not feeling good, so I instantly go to her,
Mm-hmm.
put her on her side, get a bag, and all of that. So I'm sitting right next to her the whole time. I was crossing my heart. I hope it's out. I was there the whole time in the game room, and then they was talking about cooking. So we made it to the living room. I put on some side
Wait,
sitting with her, rubbing her
Ron,
head,
please pause
just
this
chilling
right
with
there.
until the nurse
Please
came.
pause
Because
this.
that's what I was informed that was
That
happening.
nigga said hella shit.
He just said when he got there, they were in the living room chilling. Then he went to, we were in the game room. Then you just went back to, we moved to the living room.
Made it to the living
Make it
room.
make the fuck sense.
And they was talking about cooking. Like, bro, you all over the fucking place, bro. You turned her. Y'all went to 3 different rooms. Y'all talking about cooking now. All right, play some soft music. That's the next step. Weird.
He just telling on himself.
Bro, you putting yourself deeper and deeper in the cell.
Mm-mm.
Man, I hope his cellmate got Summer Walker CD in Spanish.
It's no. No.
He need to be in jail with police.
This boy keeps saying beer foolishness. He's distraught. He's distressed. That is it. He's telling the truth. When you go there, was she hurt already when you got there, or was she okay when you got there? What happened? Did them other girls beat her up already, or they never beat her up yet when you get there? What happened? Or did they rush her when you was there, or they rush her before you was there? Because if them rush her before you was there, all right. If them rush her and you never stop them, you know about it. And if you wasn't there, you don't know about it. But if you wasn't there and then you got there, and then uno did their talk, who are gonna cook, who are gonna eat, where are we gonna hang out in the game room or in the other room or in the other room? Uno can't have somebody on the ground where we just mash up, and I will talk about who are gonna cook,
It's Johnson, the booty war.
They already know,
Police
like,
out.
they really don't like us. Mexicans do not like us like that.
No, I
Yeah,
heard
you
police
really,
got
y'all
killed.
really done.
I'm finna Google it.
Well,
Yeah, somebody
That
told
shit
me
is
police
really
Johnson
wild.
died.
That's really wild as fuck. You went from, you walked in and they was in the living room chilling to, and then you started describing. Why didn't you just continue your story? You went from describing how the fuck the mansion looked like you trying to think of something else to come up with. Don't nobody give a fuck about what the mansion looked like. We can go see that. This is
He was trying
wild.
to describe the mansion like we want to go and shit. Like, bro,
Exactly.
the fuck
Like
are you
we
talking
supposed
about
to be
tile and shit for,
visualizing
nigga?
what you talking about.
You are a suspect right now. You want to talk to us about tile?
Tile,
Get the fuck
that part
on.
too. Tile.
Like, bro. Woo. I
There's
hope we
no
get the
tile
best
where
of the
you're
worst.
going. There's
Hey,
some
the
stone
tile, we
wall
got it.
and bars.
This is really
Y'all can go
wild.
look at the y'all can go look at the building. Like, bro, what happened to your
Y'all
best
should have
friend?
got somebody else to do it.
No,
Y'all really
the
should have got somebody else
FBI
to
You
do
can
it.
involved
look on the
now.
building.
The
You can
You're
look
FBI
not
if
that
you
did
want.
smart. So you're watching them be a lesser
You shouldn't even go live.
intelligent
You should
person,
have
like
to
a
go to the
less intelligent
station.
person, bro. Like you could see dumb nigga shit right now. Like he doing all of it. Like, bro, why are you on camera with this bullshit?
That's probably why they ain't went got him yet. They just want to see what he gonna do or what he gonna say. See
You
if
gonna
he
tell
gonna
on everybody and still
admit
get the same time like a dummy?
And then it was
it.
we was on our way to the villa. It took us an hour to get there, but it was traffic, and I don't know why. Who the fuck asked you? Why would we ask you? Why was there traffic?
For real. They gonna get 50 years. He gonna get 49 in 8 months.
First play again.
49 in 8 months is crazy.
And
They
a
gonna
free
tell me
dinner
get
for
4 less
snitching.
months. This
Fucking
dumb
crazy.
bitch ass nigga, fucking weirdo. I don't
Yeah,
get it, man.
And a free Happy Meal for snitching.
Man, he gonna get all. He gonna eat. He gonna eat up, bitch ass. They gonna do you dirty in them jails, Mexican jails.
And exactly what beautiful dark skin said. Y'all dressed.
Well,
Y'all
they
put
go,
her clothes back on her.
I know he didn't.
yeah, they gonna stuff a burrito in his ass, boy. The
I
Mexican
hope they
jails
don't teach
ain't
him
no
Spanish
joke.
too.
And she said, I mean, I'm guessing beautiful dark skin is a woman, but she said that they spoke to the father, and the father stated that they left her at the villa and rented a room.
Yep.
Hey, he on some shit too. His interrogation tape is gonna be fucking crazy.
Who, the father or him?
Nah, this nigga on camera. When they interrogate this nigga, he finna freeze up so fast.
He probably gonna be the
think
one to fold and tell it all.
He already folded and told it all. He's on camera talking. Ain't nobody else on camera talking.
He gonna shit bricks when they sit him in that chair.
Man, I ain't cover my ass. I ain't helping nobody else. I'm like, you show the fuck ain't. You fucking y'all all up. Fucking everybody up.
What you need for the youth to come out, come talk the truth first. You talk the
I
truth
hope he
first,
get the
brother.
worst, but even coming up, like having the confidence of coming up to this shit and talking
And
about you
then-
stalking her and shit.
Not like that, but like if I wasn't there, I'm not about to get on here and tell y'all.
Bruh.
You know, it's gonna be. I wasn't there. I don't know.
And I got there day 2. Everything already went down, bruh. I ain't want to stick around. Y'all stop there at my house, bruh. I'm gone.
It seems to
But
me
it's a lot of that plotting shit going on here in Charlotte. But it's not just here in Charlotte, but
Miguel
it's
ain't gonna want to hear
all
that
over
shit.
the place.
Rest of them better move out.
Bruh, so you in Charlotte right now? Like, what's the smoke
Yeah,
like? What's the temperature like on that issue? Like, is niggas really trying to seek justice, or they putting it in Mexico hands?
Well, they got the FBI involved now. They trying to get them to do Mexico time. The extraterritorial jurisdiction shit.
Yeah, 'cause he acting like, man, niggas in y'all city ain't looking for him. He act like he just good like that. Like he's
Playing gangster too. Or y'all be coming to my house. It ain't gonna be pretty. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I think that's why he said, y'all could keep playing with my address and shit, but he said something like,
y'all can go there. It ain't gonna be pretty.
yeah.
And bro, you can only shoot like up to 2 guns at once, bro. So you might want to calm the fuck down, buddy.
slap that like button too, man. Hit the like button, sub to the channel, man. This is Gangland TV. If you're new to the channel, man, we on here every other day, man, from a street nigga perspective. We ain't pointing no fingers. We just pointing out the obvious. And the obvious is this bitch ass nigga line. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get back into it, man. It's Gangland.
At first, I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So by that time, I skipped another thing. Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room.
So on the left.
Wait, what? She wasn't found dead. They found her slumped on the toilet.
The nurses, he said 2 nurses, not 1. He said 2. So how the fuck you know it was 2 of them? You know what I'm saying? Second of all, we just clearly heard him say the 2 nurses found her in her room in the bathroom, but her autopsy said they found her in the living room.
What? Can't do nothing about that.
Come on, bro. This is a big slip up right here.
You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right?
You know you're going to jail, right?
Bro.
That
Miguel finna have the time of his life with this nigga.
Uno, dos, tres.
Not Miguel.
You about to be in jail.
Hey, Miguel.
That nigga about to go down, man. That nigga about to be a dear nigga for his birthday, nigga. I swear to God, watch in the first year that nigga being locked up, watch that nigga be fluent in Mexican, nigga, in Spanish, nigga.
That nigga gonna be the cake on his birthday.
Man, they gonna put so many burritos up his ass and gonna make
wow.
That nigga gonna be fluent in dead.
That nigga gonna be fluent in girlfriend.
Shit.
Hey, Poppy, you want a burrito?
Man, you gonna get it,
Tonga? Poppy. That nigga about to be somebody. Poppy in that motherfucker.
It's most definitely international, but they already gave us the permission to help.
Yeah, the extraterritorial jurisdiction shit. And the feds talking about hey, this shit ain't looking good, so he must, boy.
I look for a different video, yeah, people.
Shit ready. Y'all might as well go ahead and start practicing.
Let's practice fighting.
Oh goddamn! Kill themselves.
That's not even funny. But
let's think that.
Practice fighting.
Karma spins around.
I don't condone suicide, but they might just blow their own brains
I'm
out.
saying not like that, but before I go to jail in Mexico or anywhere in a foreign country, I probably would just kill myself too. Shit.
Yeah,
me
cause
see.
like
I'm gonna tell his ass to do a
the
flip.
saying go, if you go to jail where you from.
I hope I see where he at. I'm gonna tell his ass to do a flip. Jump off of something. Go
This
for a
nigga,
flip 3 times.
Yep.
peep this though. The reason why they gonna throw the book at them niggas is because that's a tourist attraction, bruh. Why you think they had to do whatever they had to do to the nigga in Las Vegas who killed all them people from a window from the MGM? You see what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
That nigga, he broke the window out the MGM. For remind you, the nigga didn't even have no luggage. He just kept bringing in black bag, black bag, black bag. Ain't nobody questioning this white
Yep,
man.
bag after bag.
He just kept bringing bag after bag after bag after bag after bag in that motherfucker. Next thing you know, his wife was with him
Sorry,
in another
baby.
room. They had like a suite. She was in the other part of the suite while this nigga done broke a window out on the other side of the suite and shot what he shot 200 people.
Yeah, I would say at least
Sorry, baby.
130 or some shit like that. I think. Yeah.
He killed like what,
Sorry, yeah.
300 people, shot
Love you.
100.
Damn. In Vegas?
He was letting it happen out that window, Call of Duty style. Yeah, hella guns,
Yeah,
hella ammo.
She just said, she's crying and said, Mommy said, why are you crying? She said, Daddy left me in the room all by myself. I gotta go give her a hug. Yeah, I gotta go give her a hug. She's crying, and this is not the normal fake cry, you know what I mean? This is the real cry. And she was very angry that I left her in the bed by herself. And she's, what, 5 or 6? I think she's 5. But anyway, that's Daddy's little girl right there. But yeah, well, I'm gonna stop this video right now. I'm gonna tend to my daughter. Her mom is gonna tend to her, but she's disappointed in me right now for leaving her in the bed by herself. So catch you later. And I hope Shanquella's friends pay the right price. Check out some other videos on my channel or any channel. Thanks. Speak soon.